Oh yes, I really enjoyed the conference, especially the organization. This was a very nice experience for me as a speaker, and I enjoyed that that the attendees were very interested in the topics. So I got quite a few questions in my talks and a few folks who approached me afterwards. So this was nice to see that there's some enthusiasm for DevOps, the culture. Oh, actually, the organizers reached out to me, and besides that, also a colleague reached out to me. So basically, from two sides. And although I was already in planning for my late of September and October, then I said, okay, I will try to accommodate it and also make it possible and try to share some knowledge on topics. So, I mean, I enjoyed it as a speaker, and also I got quite positive feedback from the audience. It was especially interesting to see how many new technologies they are already using. So I asked a few questions to get some feeling, how many people already use things like Kubernetes, Istio, or even some cloud-native continuous delivery technology. And that was quite interesting to see, especially in comparison with other attendees or other conferences, what the difference is. I would say so. From what I've seen in Eastern European countries and Russia, I would say it's a quite well picture that I expected from both the background and how well the technology is adopted. So I would say pretty much matched my picture. I wasn't quite sure how many people used Java or rather Go or other languages, but I mean the main focus of my presentation was continuous delivery or progressive delivery anyway. So that was pretty much this way. Oh, the question is how well we can adopt new, well, implementations and approaches of continuous delivery and progressive delivery. And a huge enabler is this whole field of cloud native technologies. So when we look at Docker and Kubernetes and all these things, the huge benefit is that it makes now accessible what has been pretty much limited to huge corporations or to organizations who invest a lot of effort themselves into these areas before. So now with quite comparably little effort, developers or DevOps engineers can now set up, quite complex and sophisticated environments, including container orchestration and now including continuous delivery and those approaches. So I like that approach a lot, and to raise awareness for this. So now even if we have smaller teams or startup teams, it's now possible at least to implement more complex approaches, which definitely is the future. We need to move fast, and we need to be able that we deploy our applications with reliability and with automation with speed. Wish. Okay, then I would say write more tests, automate more, and try to have a continuous improvement mindset. Okay, so then I have multiple recommendations. The best one on the continuous delivery approach, I would say, is the book that is called Continuous Delivery, which shows a lot of, well, basically mindsets and approaches that to adopt. So less about specific implementations, it's more like an approach to follow. Also, what I can recommend a lot is Release It. Now there's a second version of it, how to run applications in production, so that's very much required. There's another book by Google engineers, SRE, Service Site Reliability Engineering, which shows a lot of really good approaches. And then shameless plug, I also wrote a book on, it's more Java Enterprise focused, Architecting Modern Java EE Applications, that also covers the topic of continuous delivery with the focus of Java Enterprise. Yes. Thank you very much.